There's no question but that we need a fundamental change in lifestyles. And we've been educated by television commercials that tell us that the more we consume, the happier we'll be. In fact, in the United States, incomes have tripled since 1960, but happiness has not gone up at all. It may have gone down a bit. But the other thing to keep in mind, Daniel, is, in a sense, I mean, your group is really working hard on this now, but in a sense, many of us have been talking about this and doing some of it, changing our lifestyles for 40 years now, and we're still losing the game. So beyond lifestyle changes, I mean, people often ask me the question, what can I do? And they expect me to say, recycle your newspapers and change your light bulbs and so forth. And those things are important. But we're now at a point where we have to change the system, and we have to do it quickly. And that means becoming politically active and pushing for a carbon tax, for example. If I were to pick one thing to do, it would be restructuring the tax system. And I would always use the term restructuring so that they can't isolate it and say, oh, you want to tax everyone more. We don't want to tax anyone more. We just want to change the structure of the tax system so we tax labor less and carbon more. And so I'm not saying give up on lifestyles. It's important. And it's a way of getting people to engage the issues and to think seriously about them. But I think we also have to become politically active. And I could talk about, in the United States, a group numbered in the thousands, organizing across the country. Not millions, thousands. Many of them young people have brought the construction of new coal-fired power plants to a halt in the United States. We may never license another coal-fired power plant in the United States. That phase, the last 3 years, is now complete. The second phase, which is closing existing plants, is now underway. And just before I left Washington, I was making a list. There are at least 30, maybe now close to 40 coal-fired power plants scheduled to close in the next few years. And I mention that because it's happened so fast, it is so important, and the number of people involved is not millions, it's thousands. A little handful of people in the country of 300 million has changed. I mean, there's a growing dissatisfaction with coal, and they tapped into that in an organized way, and it's had a profound result.